Just leaving the theaters of the New Mutants. Saw it in IMAX. I haven't seen an IMAX film in quite some time. A beautiful picture, gigantic screen. Hard to argue with that. I mean, you look at an IMAX, you go, yeah, sounds great, picture's great. As for the movie, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Danny, young girl, is in the forest with her father. They're running away from something. Seems like it's snowing or tornado. Something's happening. Something seems like it's in the forest among them. Her father perishes, and then she wakes up in a hospital bed. And we're to be believing, I guess, at that point, she's trapped in there. A female doctor, comes in, Dr. Reyes. She says she's going to help her understand her powers, whatever they are. And so begins the adventure. The New Mutants. She meets other people in there, other teens. There's a Flash-like guy, has some he can go fast. There's a guy a torch-like guy with the fire. There's a girl, Alania, I think is her name. She has like a lightsaber with her arm. So some interesting powers. And they're all trapped in there by this Dr. Reyes who can throw like a prism, like a golden yellow prism shield over them, so they can't hurt each other or escape from this place. And that's the general. The movie almost entirely takes place in this facility. It's sort of it's a prison, I guess you could say, like facility, because they can't leave. And they're trying to explore their powers, or disclose their powers, or understand them. Runtime seemed, it started around 8:20. I was out at 9:50, so it wasn't too long, but yet it seemed long for some reason. I kept wondering when it was going to be over, because it seemed like it was longer than it should have been. I know I say that about a lot of movies, but this one seems like just another one that is too long. Like the story could have been almost a short story. And I just, it wasn't obscenely long, but it was longer than it should have been. And I don't know, 20 minutes maybe would have tightened it up enough, 30 minutes, whatever it was. But, it was okay. Didn't blow me away. Wasn't bad. Wasn't really good. Just bunch of kids, superpowers. Don't do a whole lot. I guess there's a relationship between one of them, the girl that could turn into a wolf, Rain, and the main character, Danny. Some female kissing scenes. I guess we got to insert that. I don't know where that went. They were friends, and then they were kind of lovers, but I'm not sure where that went. Was ultimately kind of a fruitless thing. I guess we just need to insert that into there, because it didn't go anywhere. Which, if we're going to do that, then if they're going to have a relationship, shouldn't it go somewhere? I guess. I don't know. So, New Mutants for me, 5 stars. Let's see. I'm going to give it 2.5. I'm hovering between 2 and 2.5. It's not quite mediocre. It's somewhere between that and okay. Not going to recommend it. Wish I could, but sorry, can't. Effects were good. They weren't great, but they were good. It's kind of cool, some of the stuff they did. Acting was so-so. Story was weak. Dialogue was okay. Sounds were decent. Cinematography, decent. But just nothing really. I mean, it's, I can't. Just go see Russell Crowe's Unhinged. You're going to get more out of that in this movie. I know it bounced around in days because maybe it didn't have good critic or screenings, private screenings. I could see why. Just sort of a one setting kind of story that just like I think it would have been in an anthology of superhero movies, would have been really cool. 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, real tight plot, would have been cool. As it was here, just okay. I'm Todd, MovieReviewsByUs.com. The New Mutants, 2.5. Not recommended.